Heartbreaking story, Nico. Thank you. Well, a Miami doctor is charged for sexual battery on a helpless victim after he's accused of raping one of his patients. And police say that there is a recording of the encounter. Sofia Hernandez has more on the incident and arrest.
This is the medical office of Dr. Ronald Friedman DeMeo, a 63-year-old licensed medical doctor. According to arrest documents, on October 25th of 2025, a 29-year-old patient had a follow-up appointment for a cosmetic procedure at DeMeo's office. The patient said she inhaled nitro before the procedure and took prescribed medication, and that a staff member offered her wine, which is typically offered to DeMeo's patients. Arrest documents say she accepted and continued to inhale nitro as DeMeo returned to the room and closed the blinds. The 29-year-old told detectives she felt her body be pushed down in what she believes was an office, and when she opened her eyes, saw the doctor on top of her, penetrating her. Documents say the patient did not have strength to speak or move and just closed her eyes, wanting the assault to end. A few days later, the victim told police she found on her phone a video of DeMeo assaulting her. Arrest documents don't specify who took that video, but claim the footage shows non-consensual sexual acts and gestures.
Good morning, sir. Mr. DeMeo.
However, in bond court this morning, DeMeo's attorney alleging that the entire incident was consensual.
And the coup de grace, Your Honor, we have a video of the incident clearly, not even any question that this was a consensual encounter.
To which the judge questioned the victim's video.
Why would this be on the victim's cell phone if she didn't record it herself, if she was allegedly helpless?
But Public Information Officer Mike Vega with Miami Police explains how the video was captured.
This patient goes to the doctor to get some medical procedures done in her face, and she wants to document it. So she starts documenting, okay, I'm getting injections in my face, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. When she decides to record herself in one of those instances, she passes out. The phone falls, and it falls right next to her lap. It falls with the screen facing down, the camera facing up. So it's capturing everything.
And allegedly that sexual assault, instead of bond, DeMeo, he's been told that he has to be on total lockdown for house arrest. He cannot practice medicine while on his pretrial release, and he cannot have any contact with the victim.
I feel like watching the video and watching her past stuff where she recorded her getting injections and stuff like that, especially social media influencers. Yes, you can. I feel like you can clearly tell what something is meant to be recorded and something not. At least that's my thinking. If you truly want to record it, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be like a weird angle. But I mean, I guess the judge had to ask that question. Let's go over into this next video and see if they give us any more details.
And now on CBS News Miami, a doctor to the stars in jail tonight, accused of raping one of his patients. Police say it happened while the woman was sedated for a procedure. Officers say they arrested the cosmetic surgeon after finding evidence on the patient's phone. Thanks for staying up late with us. I'm Jim Berry in tonight for Lawrence Pastrana. CBS News Miami's Nakia Carrero is your reporter at the jail in West Miami-Dade, where he is in custody.
Dr. Ronald DeMeo, also known as Dr. Ron Miami, has worked on big names in the entertainment industry. But police say it was a video recorded on the 29-year-old victim's phone that landed him behind bars here at TGK. And it's that same video his attorney says will ultimately clear his name.
Nobody say nothing about Dr. Ron. That's when I go off.
From world tennis champion Serena Williams to Real Housewives of Miami cast member Larsa Pippen.
As soon as I get to Miami, I am definitely at Dr. Ron's office. Ron, you are a game changer.
Thank you so much. Great to see you again.
Love you. Thank you.
But now Dr. Ronald DeMeo of Meridian Cosmetic appearing not in his scrubs, but in an orange jumpsuit as a Miami-Dade corrections inmate.
Good morning, sir. Mr. DeMeo, you were arrested for 3 counts of a sexual battery charge. It goes back to October 25th of 2025.
City of Miami police arrested the cosmetic doctor after a patient contacted them, saying he allegedly assaulted her after she was given nitro gas for a facial procedure.
She wakes up through this, but feels like she can't react to it. She can't answer. She can't tell him to stop.
According to police, the victim later realizes her phone captured the alleged encounter after it fell next to her lap with the camera facing upward. The doctor's attorney argues the video shows the interaction was consensual.
And the coup de grace, Your Honor, we have a video of the incident clearly, not even any question that this was a consensual encounter.
But Miami police say it's that very video that police took to the state attorney's office to file charges.
If it wasn't for that video, which shows graphically everything that happened, it shows in detail what this doctor did to her. It would have been one of those cases where she says, hey, I think that this happened, but I'm not sure. But this was evidence that it did.
The doctor is expected to appear before another judge to address his bond conditions. Miami police say they believe there may be additional victims and are urging anyone who may have been affected to contact the department. In West Miami.
This is a crazy situation, y'all. Now, look, at the end of the day, think about this. If someone is overly intoxicated and cannot give proper consent, that is a clear sign of rape. Yeah, I mean, that's the textbook definition that all us men are taught. That you do not have any kind of intercourse with a woman who is overly intoxicated and cannot consent, and there might be possibility that she might come back and say something later. This is what we are taught. This is what we are ingrained into us. But this man, while a girl is on nitrous gas, said that, oh yeah, it was consensual. What do you mean it was consensual? How can you give someone nitrous gas and then be like, oh yeah, they consented to sex? I mean, that's just my thinking, but I don't see how that even can add up. Let's go over to one more video and see if they tell us anything else.
An alarming arrest. A cosmetic surgeon is accused of raping a 29-year-old patient at his Miami office. Investigators saying the assault was all caught on camera.
The woman was reportedly sedated for a procedure. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with the disturbing details. Roy.
Louis and Nicole, the alleged victim in this case, claims that she was sexually taken advantage of as she was sedated, and she has cell phone video to prove it. Well, the suspect says that this sexual encounter was consensual, and that is what that video will show.
Mr. DeMio, you were arrested for 3 counts of a sexual battery.
63-year-old Ronald Freeman DeMeo faced a Miami-Dade County judge on multiple charges of sexual battery of a person physically helpless. DeMeo in bond court wearing an orange jail jumpsuit, but presented in a much different light on the website Meridian Cosmetics. Dr. DeMeo, advertising specializing in cosmetic procedures performed out of this building off Coral Way and Southwest 3rd Avenue in Miami. It's there the alleged victim said she was sexually assaulted. In the arrest report we obtained, it states she recalls inhaling nitro, a sedative to alleviate pain before the procedure, along with prescribed medication. Moments later, she recalls feeling as if she was pushed down in what she thinks was an office, then opening her eyes and seeing the defendant over her body as he was penetrating her.
We have a video of the incident clearly, not even any question that this was a consensual encounter.
In court, we learned video of the incident was all captured on the victim's cell phone, raising questions by the judge.
Why would this be on victim's cell phone if she didn't record it herself if she was allegedly helpless?
The response to that in mediation was that the phone fell to the ground and automatically or accidentally started recording.
While the alleged victim claims days later she found the recording on her cell phone and brought it to police, it's DeMeo's attorney claiming she tried to extort the doctor out of millions of dollars. When he refused to pay is when he said she came forward with the allegations.
This is a shakedown by this alleged victim, and I don't say these types of things very often. It's outrageous what is going on.
It's level 1 house arrest, total lockdown.
And that judge also ordered that DeMeo not practice medicine at this time. As for the alleged victim in this case, well, I did get a chance to speak with her attorney. He tells me that this arrest has been a long time coming. He also believes that there may be other people that this doctor may have allegedly taken advantage of.
Now, question is, for first things first, we know that all people are innocent until proven guilty. So is it possible if he comes forward with evidence showing that she messaged him, or he has a phone recording saying that, oh, she is trying to extort him for money for not going to press charges or something like that, then yeah, I can understand the case being thrown out. But if he doesn't have any of that, then you got to go to trial. You got to go to trial. Both people tell their stories. People come up with evidence. But if he has no evidence that she's really trying to extort him, and they really prove that he administered her nitrous gas before having sex with her, either way, we know as men that that is something you cannot do. That is something that is the first rule. First rule is that if she's overly intoxicated, overly high, however you want to say it, you do not cross that boundary. Why? Because if something comes up and she doesn't remember, then you just did the worst thing possible. But let's go over into the AI breakdown just to get a little bit more information on this whole case and see if it tells us anything else. So as we know, no, wrong one. Let's go to this one. So as we know, Dr. Ron, a 63-year-old cosmetic physician in Miami, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of sexual battery on a physically helpless victim. The charges stem from an incident on October 25th, 2025, involving a 29-year-old patient at his facility. So the victim allegedly that she was sexually assaulted while sedated during a follow-up cosmetic procedure. She reportedly feeling impaired by nitrous oxide and prescription medication, leaving her unable to speak or resist. The patient discovered a video on her cell phone days later that reportedly recorded the assault. She had initially set the phone to record the procedure progress, and it continued filming after she lost consciousness. The attorney has claimed that the video actually shows consensual sex. The defendants also alleged that the victim had previously attempted to extort $10 million from the doctor. And then we know he appeared in court March 19, 2026. A judge ordered him to have total lockdown house arrest with a GPS monitor. He is strictly prohibited from practicing medicine. So he was licensed in 1989. He operates cosmetic in Miami. And before his arrest, he had no prior public disciplinary action or complaints listed with the Florida Medical Department of Health. Wow. Now, are there women who go out and do this, who try to extort people? Yes. Now, can we initially say that this is what she's doing? No, of course not. This needs to be investigated, and you have to go through the steps. If he has evidence to say that she did try to extort him out of money, does that prove that he didn't assault her? No, it does not. But it also is hard to make a case for that. The whole point is that they need to be able to make a case to charge him with something. If after the assault she figured, oh, well, I can use this assault to get money out of him, and she tried to extort him, then the assault doesn't make any, well, of course it still makes a difference, but in the eyes of the jury, none at all. But we'll just have to wait and see what evidence come out about this whole case and see who's telling the truth. What are your thoughts, y'all? Who do you think is telling the truth? Or are you like me and have to wait for more information to come out? This is a crazy situation, but an investigation has to be done. Absolute crazy situation, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on that. And let me know if you disagree with anything I said.